Hello everybody, welcome back. High Water Prospecting, Steve here. We are today gonna remove the old winch and the bumper and the roof rack and possibly the topper back there. All that has to go onto that truck. Yup. And the topper too, yes, I know. But I built this bumper a while ago, so we're gonna have to modify it to fit on Big Red here. It looks right, but it's not because she has a body lift. So that means mine's not gonna sit the same. There should be like a 3-inch gap somewhere right about here. So we're gonna have to do adjustments, welding this front plate back on. So I'll probably cut it right here again. So, but until then, we'll be back in a bit. Voila, there you go, bumper's off. Got the winch unbolted, lights unhooked. Now we just have to unwire said winch to get the box out. And then we'll take the bumper, do some modifications to it. Maybe, maybe not. Thought of a new way, might just move the plate mounts down, being it has to go up on the winch, or on the other truck, being body mount. There we go. There we go, got the winch off, got the bumper off again, as you see. Oops, sorry, almost dropped you guys. That's craziness. Now I gotta get the winch plate off. That bolts in between, and there's, if you look inside there, I built some, they're hard to see, but there's little tubes in there, spacers, keep the frame from crushing on both of those. So it'll be a bear, but we'll get her out. Oh, and there's the winch sitting over there. So, all right, back in a minute. All right, good to go. Sorry about all the noise and all the cars and traffic. But got that plate out of there. She's sitting right over there. So there's the winch plate. There's the plate. Now just have to get all the bushings out of there. Well, I'm gonna have to put the grinder on and cut it open again. Back in a minute. And we got them. This side had 3 washers and both the spacers. And those go inside there, inside the frame. It keeps the frame from crushing in when you put the bolt in there. Because again, it is a Ranger, it's a toy truck. They don't have much for a frame to start with. Back in a minute. Hello everybody, welcome back, High Water Prospecting. And of course, and as usual, I forgot to shoot video. I am terrible at this and I apologize. But again, here, take the bumper off. So take the old bumper off. That one will go on the green truck. As you see, I took the other bumper off. I have video for that. So we have to take this bumper off, and I have to cut this support out of here, which as you can see I've already cut. I just had it set back in there just so you can see. That has to come out. We don't use that. That's boat anchor. The winch plate mounts in between there, and it's 3 or 5/16, a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch thick plate, and it's in between there. Way thicker than that POS. So it's gonna definitely be stronger, and it's bolted directly to either side of the frame there. And then the other bumper, that bumper bolts onto the cage, and we'll get that on this truck. Man, I need a better camera. This thing is shaky. Sorry about that, everyone. So that's where I'm at the moment. So I gotta do some modifications, and I'll get the winch plate out here, and we'll continue on. Shout out to Buffalo Chris, because I love how you point to everything all the time. That's why I do that. You're the best. Peace. Back in a bit. All right, back again. I don't know if I mentioned, but we are also changing the whole grill and front end to the truck. So we'll be taking that off and putting a whole new one on. So I just figured I'd add that. That was it. Back in a bit. There we go. There's some more taken apart. Back in a bit. Alrighty, there she is. She's stripped. No front end. And I noticed that it's common that these things break off their mount, so I got to remount that. I'll show you in a second here. That's the transcooler. As you see, they just rivet these things on, and these rivets rot out. So I'll drill them out, pop some new ones in there. But that's it. That's the rusty front end. We'll clean that up a bit, and we'll get that winch mount on there. That bad dog. And continue on. Back in a minute. Well, there we go, fellas. It's somewhat mocked up. No, not really. I need a new header panel. It's rusty. So until we get the new red header, intercooler won't go in. But it'll go there and about there, because that's going to be behind the winch and yada yada. But yeah, there you go. There's a sneak peek. Getting closer. Moving on. And voila, there's the new front end. Now I just got to work on the bumper. That's what the new one looks like. I have to throw the hood on there real quick. It's got some clear coat issues, but overall it's fine. I mean, my hood's got a big dent in it, so it's not that bad, but there you go. I'll probably paint that grill black too, but moving on. Alright, we're back. There you go. For $85, a whole new front end. From a 2000 to a 2004. I know it ain't much for a year, but I like these front ends better. So that's what we got. It's $40 for the hood, or $45 for the hood, I'm sorry, and $40 I paid for the header. Yep. Yeah, so I went from that style front end. That probably didn't help everybody here. I'll go back. I hate when I do that. I can't zoom in on it. What was that style 2000 front end to that style 2004? Big Red got a new front end. Alrighty, getting closer. Just mocking up. We stuck the old bumper in the factory mounts, which I might do because it does allow a lot more room for my winch. As you can see, there's a 3-inch gap everywhere, which we're gonna have to probably cut these wings off. I might keep them. I might cut it here, take that side off, raise it up, and build a new top for this wing in here to fill this gap in. But we got this. We own a welder. And more than that, we own a grinder. And even better than that, I got a Bubba. He's a painter. He owns Moron Painting. If I don't like it, he'll put more on. So remember, like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back with finals for all this. Have a good one.